psychic medium Toni Green. Thank you for, I hope everybody finds me here. That was on the other one. I am going to be doing approximately 60 minutes of answering your questions during this show. I go live. This show airs live on WSCS, Rude Rangers TV, all of their affiliate channels, streaming channels, radio stations, and podcasts. It also, hey Cora, how are you? And hey Cherry Blossom. Um, and I'm a psychic medium, hypnotist, healer, author, and TV show host. Hey, Share Bear, can somebody go tell Fawn where we are? Please, Share Bear or Cherry Blossom. And I go live every Monday at noon, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. I do private sessions, and you can listen on YouTube and or Podbean. On Podbean, you can call in. Oh. So, okay, let's see what's going on now. Okay, I'm going to keep going because hopefully you guys can see me. It's a technical night, you guys. We're having technical difficulties. Cora says yes. Share Bear says she lost the connection. Cherry Blossom says clear. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're really good. So you guys, I'm not very tech savvy. I'm really not very tech savvy. So when these things happen, I just try to like flip it over and try to start again. And sometimes it's a little bit challenging for me because I am not a tech savvy person. So I am going to get started with the show. The first thing I want to say, okay, every Monday at noon and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, I go live and I answer your questions, help you connect with loved ones on the other side, and do all the things. Every Tuesday at noon, I go live with the online book club, What If? A Transformational Guide. And we answer one question. And tomorrow, Tuesday's question will be, what if you chose your family to evolve to your highest evolutionary level? And we're going to be looking at this question in two ways in many ways on Tuesday. The first way is the family you originally came into. What if you chose them and everything you learned from them and everything you experienced from them to evolve? And we're going to discuss all of that. And then the other way we're going to look at it is the family that you have now or you brought in. If you have children, if you have pets, if you have partners, what if you chose all of them to evolve to the highest level possible? That's what we're going to go over Tuesday at noon, and everybody's welcome to comment and discuss and give your perspective and what you've learned from how you may have evolved from this. Okay, so that's Tuesday at noon, the book club. It doesn't cost anything to join the book club. I have to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. I'm waiting to see if there's a second one. I'm so sorry, you guys. And if you want the book, you can get the book. It is in the link. Please go to my author page to get the book. There are other people selling my book. I don't even know how that happens. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Cherry Blossom. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the blessings. So yes, and then every Monday at noon and every Wednesday at 7 p.m. we go live. Now I'm going to go into songs from heaven. This is a song your loved one could have known, you could have known. It could be something. It's answering a question. or the next time you hear it, you know your loved one's with you. And I'm just going to say this song first because they're singing it to me and it's very distracting and I need to say it so that they stop. I think it's Sugar Hill Gang, which when I was younger, I did listen to very, very, very young. And it's to the hip hop, hippity hop, and you don't stop to the bang bang boogie, up jump the boogie to the boogity beat. Now I am Super Mike, and I'm here to rock the show. Okay, that is the first song. That is the first song, and the second song is um, hey, hey, we're the monkeys. The monkeys don't fool around. I remember being like so young, and my brother, I think, had a drum set. Whoever thought that was a good idea, I don't know. But we tried to play that song and sing it. I don't know. Okay, anyway, moving right along. The next song is that song that goes, She's My Cherry Pie, a cool drink of water, something, something. If you know, you know, it's a rock song. The next song is, oh, lay down, lay down, Sally. I'm going to turn you inside out. I think those are the words. But wow, let me tell you something. When you are really young, listening to these songs, and then you hear them again now, and you realize what the words mean, huh, interesting. We were running around singing those songs when we were like 8 years old, right? Come on now. Okay, the next song is Thriller by Michael Jackson. I'm just going to ask Diana Ross, the one with the really big hair. I just keep seeing the really big hair. Um, and then I'm hearing Tina and Ike. Anything else? No, I don't think so. If there are any other songs, I will definitely give them to you. I want to say, I want to show you guys something because I cannot say it on air. So I am going to say this to you or show this to you. I ordered this online. See this? I thought it was healthy. Black rice, nice, healthy black rice, right? I thought it was healthy. And then on the back, and I'm gonna put my finger where you need to read and try to bring it as careful, as close to the camera as I can. Oopsie, the light did that. So you guys can see that. Do you see that? Can everybody read what that says? Why in the world would rice that is supposed to be so pure, it's just rice, right? Have that on the back that says cancer, it's a California warning, cancer and reproductive harm. Why? It's rice. What the heck are they putting on the rice now? Why? And if I wouldn't have been looking for the cooking directions, I would have never ever noticed that. I would have never ever noticed that. Read the labels, folks. Read the labels. Oh yeah, probably pesticides. You're probably right, Dupree. Read your labels. Just read them. That's all I'm saying. Hey, everybody on Podbean. Welcome in. Welcome to the show. I'm going to go. I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm going to go into questions now. If you have a question, you can put it in the chat. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Podbean, just tippy tap those keys and put the question in the chat. Cherry Blossom says, hi, Toni. Hi, everyone. Cora. Hey, Cora. Charbear. Cora, will Donnell ask me to move with him when he leaves Ohio. Cora, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Wait, I think you said something else. I want to make sure I have your whole message. Okay, Cora, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. And I want to ask you, when is he leaving Ohio? When is he leaving? And that I'm going to tell you what I'm hearing. I just want to know the time frame. Not sure. Okay. Let me ask, what's taking him? Is it work? What's taking him? What's making him go? What's making him leave to go someplace else? And where is he going? Does he know where he's going yet? It's my Halloween cup, little ghosts. Little ghosts. Okay, he eventually is supposed to be moving back once he gets a place. I feel like he might ask you, but I also feel like there's a chance, like, I feel like there's a chance. Is there a chance something could come up before he leaves, like between the two of you? Do you two have like an on again, off again relationship? Are you, I feel like is there some distance between you two in some way? I'm just not, I get this on, off, in, out, or like you're close but not that close. What okay, can you confirm that? Yeah, we are on and off, but right now it's just we're trying to get over something. Okay, something he did. um Here's what I'm getting, sweetie. And I'm going to tell you this more so you can be prepared than anything else. I feel like he is going to, you guys are going to be kind of off right before he leaves. Whenever that is, all of a sudden, something's going to come up, or something's going to happen, or there's going to be another off thing. And if I'm being honest, if I'm being really, really honest, I feel like he might be going there kind of to check out the landscape of everything. Wherever it is he's going. Where is he going, sweetie? Where is he going? So not really seeing him asking me. Here's what, and he asked his dad once, should he, but stuff happened. Okay. And then she says, I don't know where his head is at now. Okay, here's what I'm getting. I'm trying to be super duper gentle with you, love. I'm trying to be super duper gentle about the way things are coming out. And I think, and it's because mostly you're trying to work through something right now with him, or working to get over, or however you phrase that. Um, Cora, do you have a grandma on the other side? Do you have a grandma that's in heaven, or a great grandma that's in heaven? Yes, I do. And did her skin tone, was it a little darker? Like, not white. She's definitely not white. She's not pale like me. She's definitely not pale like me. Brown to darker. Yep, that's her. She's medium. Her face wasn't thin. And this might not be when she passed, but in her prime, her face wasn't really super thin. That's the grandma I'm referring to. And she's definitely not white. She is definitely darker skinned. Um, and I can only see her face. It's here. I can only see her face, and she wants to be very, very direct, and I want to be very, very gentle. But like, I get the feeling when she was here, she really did not mince words. Okay. I get the feeling when she was here, she would just say it like it is. And that's what she wants to do right now. Um, and the way I'm going to say this is, there's so many things, but okay, let go of letting go is the first thing that she would say. If somebody's letting go of you, let go. If they're not holding on, if they're not working toward a future, if they don't include you in their plans for their future, let go. Because if they're not holding on, they're already letting go. Don't be a place setter. Don't be a seat filler, a place setting. Um, and I know, let me tell you, Cora, I know when we're in these on again, off again relationships, it can be very difficult to let go of someone and know it's done and be okay with it being done, especially if you're always working through something, no matter what that something is. Somebody who truly wants you doesn't take time away from you when something happens. They work through it with you. They sit a good man and or woman, when something happens in a relationship, if you're the person they want to be with, they're going to sit down, they're going to talk with you, they're going to work that out. And they're going to work it out until it's completely worked out, because they want to be with you. They're not going to be um, walking away, taking a chance. You're not going to take them back, taking the chance you might move on and somebody else gets you. They're not going to be taking that chance, because I'm going to tell you, men know we have a waiting list. And I don't say that arrogantly. I don't at all say that arrogantly. Men have rosters or waiting lists, but so do women. There are it's there are always other people waiting. And if somebody's very, very serious about you, they're not going to mess up their opportunity with you. And I know you're not asking me what you should do with him, just about his relocation, but your grandma's saying, let go of letting go. And I feel like the way she means that is, let go of this situation and be in something that is solid for you, good for you, healthy for you. Don't be in something that is you're not sure where it's going, because men, they know what they want. They know who they want. When they have the person that they want, they don't ask people, they tell them. And believe me, I have so many male friends, and I can tell you, they will all tell me the same thing. When they met their person, they knew it was their person, and they were telling people, that's going to be my wife. That's my person. They would not let anybody disrespect that person, and they would have never ever. And I ask them questions because I've been in situations and they're men, and the best place to get the most honest answers are from men that are married and in a relationship they love, and to have, they all, most of them were players, or they were not players, but they were with other people before they got married. So it wasn't, oh my gosh, this was the first person I met, and I knew it was her. They had relationships, and then they met the person. And I would ask them, so would you ever take a break? And they're like, they look at me like I'm crazy. They just seriously look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, would you have ever? He's like, I wouldn't leave her out of my sight for 5 seconds, because I know if I did, she wouldn't be there when I turned around. And so one of the things that you have to consider in moving forward for yourself, baby girl, for yourself, is, do you want to be the backup plan, or do you want to be the whole plan? Do you want to be working through something until the next break? Do you want the cycle to repeat? Or do you want to be with someone that is going to be there with you? And I understand things happen in a relationship, and sometimes it's very difficult. Um, but in on again, off again relationships, if that's the way it is, that's the way it will always be. That's how the person handles things with you. But I'm going to say this again. I will tell you, a person will never let their dream girl, their wife, their wife, the person they know they want to be their wife, they will never let them sit on the sideline for a second, because they know somebody else might come and pick her up, and she won't be there when they get back. So based on that, Cora, you have to make the choices. And I'm going to just say this, sweetie, you need to take your power back. And I say this from a place of experience. I've been in situations with people I should not have been, and wondering, are they coming back? The statement should have been, I'm not letting them back. There's no way they're coming back after. If you walk away, keep on walking. You don't get to come back. I don't care what you say, what you do. I don't care what you bring. Go. If you walk away, you keep right on going. Um, and I will tell you, Cora, you can never convince someone of your worth and your value, but the right person will see it without you even opening your mouth. The right person will look at you and go, oh my gosh, that's my person. And you won't have to go through all of this. People think that love is struggle. It's not. Love is peace. There's someone out there that will bring you into a situation that will be peaceful. I have these two clients, they are so cute. And it's so crazy because I call her my little fairy client. She's super short. She's so petite. She's probably 4 foot something, but he's like a really big guy. And I don't want to give away too much about them, but they have like 5 children or 8 children. They have a crazy number of children, and they had another one, or they were playing. I think they had 7 boys or 8 boys, and they wanted it to try for another one for a girl. And they've come to me a couple of times. They're amazing, and they're so in love, and they're so at peace, even with all of their sons. Even with all of their sons. And they have she has her business, he has his business, and they have respect for each other. If somebody from his family or her family is out of line, they stand by each other's side. They don't defend the other outside family. They're just such a good couple. And they and just they're very, and I don't know why your grandmother wants me to tell you this, but they're very dark skinned, and they just just so you know, it can happen for you too. That can happen, not maybe not the 7 boys or 8 boys, whatever the number is. So please know that there is a person for you, and that person wouldn't think of making a move, especially to another city or state, without you. They would be saying to you, hey, I'm thinking about this. What do you think of it? Could you see yourself there? Would you want to do this? Is this someplace you would find? Because somebody who truly loves you and truly wants you is not leaving you behind. They're not. So I feel like even if this person asks you if you wanted to go at the last minute, there would be an off again so that you couldn't. Okay, love? I hope that's really helpful. I really do. I'm going to go back up to the top and look for questions. Hey, everybody on Podbean, thank you so much for being here. If you have a question, please put it in the chat or the comment section. I will be answering questions about life, love, career, finances, 1 question per person. And then also, and I'm very sorry, you guys. Some people are putting in here, there's no audio or no video. Can you guys still see and hear me? Am I still showing up for you guys? Is it going in and out? What's going on your end? Cherry Blossom says yes, 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 yes. Okay, good. Okay, thank you. Okay, gonna go to the next question. Hey, Drops of Jupiter. Hey, Light Bright. Sorry. I'm trying to look at where I am. Please forgive me if it takes a second to get there. And I'm letting my eyes adjust. I have my contacts, and I'm not even supposed to be wearing them right now. I laugh at that. It's not funny. Okay. Cherry Blossom, can I have a message from my grandfather? Cherry Blossom, what's your grandfather's name? What, just his very first name? Cherry Blossom, give me your grandfather's first name, please. Let me know in the comments what his first name is. Steve, thank you. Okay. The first thing, give me a second. I see him. Did he have a little trouble walking at the end? Or at some point, did he have a little trouble walking? Like maybe used a cane to hold himself up or support himself a little bit. I see a man who's a little bit thinner too. Toward the end, I see him as a little bit older and a little bit thinner. Love. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you for the confirmation. The first thing, so I feel like I have the right person because I see he was bedridden. Okay. So he definitely had trouble walking. Before he was bedridden, did he need assistance walking, love? Before he was bedridden. And I see him being thin, so the bedridden makes that fits for me. Sorry if my words are not flowing tonight. What would you want to tell him? Did he have trouble? Also, did he have trouble talking near the end, or because or was he quiet? Was he a man of few words? I want to make sure I have the right person. So, Cherry Blossom, who's the person that was thinner? I see them in a pair of jeans, two hands on a cane, older, two hands on a cane. And they're not talking a lot. Do you know who that, maybe your uncle? Okay, what's your uncle's name? What's your uncle's name, love? Because this is the person I'm seeing. This is the first person, Larry. And I instantly hear, okay. So I feel like he's here also. So I feel like your grandpa is here, but this other person is here also. And I'm going to say this for everybody who might be new or returning and maybe has forgotten. For when it comes to loved ones on the other side, I see some, I hear some, I feel or sense some. Sometimes I'll see everybody, sometimes I'll just hear everybody. I don't get to choose that. They get to choose how they show up for me, and they get to choose what they tell me. So I won't always get what you want, but I'll get what they feel you need. Okay? Okay, so the first thing that your grandpa Steve would want to say to you is don't let Okay. Don't let the past dictate your future. You can have a completely different future if you decide to, well, change your mind. I like that message. I know it sounds so easy. They try to make it sound so easy, right? Let me just change my mind about my life. Like, if we could do that, we'd wake up every morning with a better life. Oh, excuse my sarcasm. I'm so sorry. But I do know exactly what he's talking about because everything starts in the mind. I did a TikTok on this. I did a channeled message on TikTok about this exact thing tonight. So if you're following me on TikTok, you can go listen to that message. He's saying, allow yourself to open new doors or to walk through new doors, because he's showing a door opening and there's so much light behind it, and allow yourself to walk through them. If you keep walking through the same door, you're going to keep getting the same result. Allow yourself to see what other doors there are and walk through them. Don't be afraid it won't be better, because it will. And your uncle just goes, that. And then the last message that I'm going to give you from him is tell everybody I said hi and I love them. Tell them tell them that I do hear their prayers. Tell them to be open to the answers or the way that we answer. Tell them that we do see them even like who's suffering so much, Cherry? He's saying we see their suffering, we see their suffering, we see their suffering. Who's suffering so much? Who is the one who's suffering so much, or the people? Are there a couple people who are really suffering right now in your family, love? Because the feeling in my heart is like, so like the emotions coming through for this is very heavy right now. But that they are listening. There's they have to pray to they don't have to pray, Cherry, but there's a limited amount the ancestors can do, but the guides and the angels have a lot more to play with, if that helps for your prayers, for your guys' prayers. But they are listening. They are listening. They really, your ancestors, your grandfather, your uncle, and everybody else up there, they really are listening. Okay, they're there, they're listening, and they are with you guys all the time. Okay, Cherry Blossom, I hope that was very, very, very helpful for you. I hope that helped you a great deal. Shar Bear says, do you see any changes with career? Not right away, even before I finished asking the question. Hey, Simply Jackie, even before I finished asking the question, I heard not right away. I feel like in the new year, you're going to take it very seriously. If you want to change career, I think in the new year, you're going to take it very seriously. You're going to seriously. Are you working right now, Shar? I'm sorry if I don't know how to say that. Hey, Love Light, I'm going through the messages as I get them, so please be patient, everybody. Or the questions. I'm going through the questions as I get them, so please be patient. So, Shar Bear, Shar Bear, are you working? I feel like you're going to have changes in your career in the new year, like right at the beginning of the new year. So whatever's going on with you, okay, she says yes. Thank you for yes. I love light. Shar Bear, love my career. Okay, I feel like you're going to have changes coming in the new year. I feel like it's going, if you want it. Now, if you want changes in the new year, they're going to come in. Now, this could be with where you are. I do feel like the word they're using is everything's going to start like, I'm going to use the word expanding instead of the word they're using because it's X. I don't want to say it because I might get censored. But it's going to be expanding. It's going to be getting bigger. It's going to be getting better with the new year. Whatever it is that you're wanting with your career, if you're wanting more with where you are or someplace else, whatever it is you're looking for, it's coming in with the new year. Okay, love? I hope that's very, very helpful for you. Okay. Please bear with me as I go through the questions, you guys. And I want to for those of you who are here, I kind of I had set up my show and tried to start there and there was no screen. So I had to quick start it again. So I'm going through everything here and reading the comments that also pertain to that. So please be patient. Love Light says, what are D, my Scorpio, true thoughts about me? I can see on my end. Okay, Love Light. Yes, I can hear too. Thank you for the blessing. And then down here, I think you said you guys are in contact and you want to know his true feelings towards you. So Love Light wants to know what Dee's true feelings are towards her. There's love there, and there's I'm just going to give you the words I'm hearing: love, anticipation. Um, I do feel like the feelings from him to you are genuine. Like what you see is what you get. He doesn't pull off pretenses, he doesn't fake it. He wouldn't be good at faking it. He's pretty genuine. He's pretty, like whatever he's feeling, that's what you're getting. When he's having, like, let's just say an off day or whatever, you're going to know. It's not, he's not going to try to hide it. Even if it's not about you, you're still going to know. Um, the way I'm going to say this to you, Love Light, is he's the way he shows himself to you is very genuine of how he feels to you. And if you're asking, is there love there? Yes, there's love there. Now, it's very difficult for me to say somebody's like this or that because everybody loves in a different way. And everybody's love is it means different things to them, but there's definitely love there. He has love for you. Love Light, he does. Okay, you guys, please ask an exact question about life, love, career, finance, um, or to connect with a loved one. I need their first name and their relationship to you. Um, Other questions, like if you want to know what's going to happen over the next month, the next year, um, those sorts of things, um, those are more for a reading. For the sake of the show and me being able to help as many people as possible, just a really exact question. So something like, simply, Jackie, any changing into my life, that's a really broad question and it covers a lot. So just please ask exact questions, you guys. Okay, I'm going to go to the next question. Who is, I think, Teresa? Because I already did Cora. Um, does my stepfather Richard have a message for me? He passed in July. The first thing he's saying is that song, Don't Stop Believing, Hold On to That Feeling. That song is coming through. I think that's the song. Is that the song that starts, She took a midnight train going anywhere? So, like, I think when that song starts, everybody like silently or out loud starts singing. If you know the song, you can't help it. It's just that's a song. Um, I do feel like, Teresa, you need to look into the paperwork. Look into paperwork. I do feel like don't play small, play big. Actually, the statement that's being made is don't play small, be big. Don't be afraid to ruffle feathers and uh, demand, like a pound on the desk, like demand answers. That would be the message that he has for you. And also, they were too sick to change anything. They weren't cognitively. I take this two ways, Teresa, and I hope you understand it. Cognitively, they were not strong enough to change things within the home dynamic or paperwork. Cognitively, they were not strong enough or clear enough or whatever to do that. Go along, get along, go along, get along, go along, get along. There was a lot of one of them had quite a bit of confusion. Like I this should mean something to you, Teresa. Oh, white rabbit. Oh, white rabbit. There's a white rabbit. Like that sort of state of mind going on. I hope that makes so much sense to you and it helps you. So yes. Okay. Simply Jackie says, am I going to meet someone soon? There's the potential. And when I say potential, it's because in order for you to meet the person, you kind of have to get out and be out and about. Jackie, I feel like you could meet somebody in late October, early November. I do feel like if you are out and about, you are going to meet this person organically. You are going to meet this person. I feel like there's some sort of event. Now, I'm going to explain for everybody. An event can be something like being out at lunch with a family or a friend. It doesn't have to be a big event. It could be like going grocery shopping. It could be anything that you are out and about doing. Okay. Um, so please know that if you are out and about and you're paying attention and you are open to it, there's the potential for you to meet somebody. I keep hearing October late and then November. So, in between early November, late October, there is the potential for you to meet somebody. And I would go one step further and say that the person that you have the potential to meet, um, they're a good person. Now, sometimes when I say this, people will just sometimes a fake person shows up right before the real person is going to show up. So if you meet someone, don't just assume it's that person. Run them through the mill. Test them. Give them this. I'm going to tell you guys this, and please, 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 with all of your heart and common sense, listen to this. If this is a person that is truly interested in you, if this is a person that truly wants to be in your life, they are not going to have a problem answering any question you ask them about relationship, and they are not going to have a problem talking things to you about things. So if you ask them, now I wouldn't go and ask somebody where in a first conversation or a second conversation, where do you see us or what do you want with me? I would say, what type of relationship are you looking for at this point in your life? And then see what their answer is. Or where, how do you view relationships? How do you behave in relationships? Anything like that, but about relationships in the beginning, not you and that person, because you're just getting to meet them. But if somebody is just a player, they're not gonna they might not want to answer all of those questions, or they might answer them very slick. So you have to be very careful. Run them through the T app, run them through, are we dating the same guy on Facebook? Seriously, do all of that. See what other people have said about them. And somebody who's authentic is not going to be upset about you checking on them. Somebody who is just out there trying to get what they can get will be very upset because they're getting busted in their game. So I would say be aware that right before you meet your person, a false person might step in to like test you, and you have to be very discerning. You have to know, like, just because somebody comes in that timeline, you don't assume it's that person. You run them through the mill. And this has happened to a couple of people where they say, oh, I did meet someone, it was a timeline, but It wasn't that exact person. So I'm saying to you now, no matter, and because they were supposed to meet somebody in that timeline, they assumed it was the person. Make sure you, I don't care if it's the person, if it's not the person, you run them through the questions. You treat them like they're in an interrogation room for your safety and your future. It's it's normal. And if they can't handle that, honestly, they won't be able to handle you. Like, seriously, if a man can't handle us asking questions in the beginning of the relationship, how are they going to be 3 months in when we're comfortable and we're really putting them through it? And believe me, men will tell on themselves, women will tell on themselves all the time. If you ask them questions and they give you vague answers, there's your answer. Because somebody who's giving the, like, the what the real answers, here's the biggest player lines. Can't we just see where this goes? Can't we just go with the flow? I don't know. Do you get in your car to take a vacation and just see where it goes? No, you have a plan. Knucklehead, you have a plan. If you don't have a plan for me, no plan, no man. That's it. We're not just going to see where it goes for a month, 3 months, 3 years. Nope, 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 nope. We're not going to go with the flow. None of that. Either you're looking for a relationship or you're not. Either you see me as the relationship or you don't. There's no in between. Not for me anymore. You guys can do what you want. But ask those questions, like, what type of relationship are you looking for? What type of person do you typically date? And if they ask, tell me about you, say, I'll let you find out on your own. It'll be a pleasant surprise for you. You don't want them catering in the beginning to who they think you want them to be. You want them to show up as they are. Um, and so just be aware of that. Okay, sweetie? Simply Jackie, late October, November, please make sure you are out and about. And if you are planning to travel in that time, even to like another city or another town, make sure you are keeping your eyes open and being aware of your surroundings. Okay, sweetie? Thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Until next time, have an absolutely amazing rest of the day.